Basically, we felt that cultural issues were the main ones of our time. I think we've been more than proved right by that.
But the whole purpose of the 1619 Project is not to valorize Black people. The purpose of that is to create negative stereotypes of white people. That's the goal of it.
I haven't seen that.
Behold, your guardians of the galaxy. What fruit have they wrought? Only that my father and his father shall finally know vengeance.
My intuition, though, is that the goal of CRT is to create negative stereotypes about white people. Exactly like I said, the dynamic is Blacks have been wrongly all of these negative stereotypes of Blacks have been wrongly placed on this community, and in a retribution type of way, culturally powerful Blacks are going to settle the score by creating negative stereotypes of white people. And I think the whole whiteness, all this whiteness stuff, all this privilege plus power stuff is meant to create negative stereotypes about white people. And I see a situation here where both sides are doing their best to just create negative stereotypes about the other, and we're going to lose all of the progress that we've made in the last 20 years.
You see what he has turned me into? You kill him, I will help you destroy 1,000 planets.
Like rewriting things and continuing to set a new precedent for everything. So in 20 years, 30 years from now, Luke Skywalker is not going to be the thing that the next generation identifies with Star Wars. It'll be Rey, and it'll be that type of character. That's the idea behind it, though, is to start reestablishing the history for the next generation. That's what I think it has a lot to do with it.
Sure, we can kind of use that for anything. Like, I mean, we can kind of lean towards almost any perspective on America and take it to its most extreme and say, oh, well, this is a problem. This should be a problem.
Whoa. Yo, Ranger Rick, what are you doing? You can't take apart my ship without asking me. See, what is this?
Don't touch that.
Yeah, it's like you guys helped win World War II. You won the Cold War. You know, you should be fucking like that kind of spirit that got you through all of that is what this. It seems like it's been lost. It's almost looked down on now as something to be embarrassed about.
That we came to understand that chattel slavery was an immortal wrong and so got rid of it means nothing. That we exploited slavery, as had every civilization before us from Babylon onwards, may never be forgiven. In spite of the wisdom of Deuteronomy, we, the children of a civilization tainted by slavery, are forever damned by the sins of our fathers.
There were people who fought on the Underground Railroad to free slaves, and we fought a war over slavery. So, I mean, how is that not heroic?
Sure, but that's one part of it, but
No! What the hell? I know who you are, Peter Quill, and I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcery.
That is not what is happening.
that shouldn't be the only thing taught, because then it kind of hides away like a lot of the things that the war started over. Like, we talk about slavery now as the cause of the Civil War. Sure, but when you look deeper into it, the South fought to preserve slavery, but the North fought to preserve the Union.
Whatever nightmares the future holds are dreams compared to what's behind me.
The Battle of Britain, the Birkenhead Drill, the Blitz, the Thin Red Line, the charge of the Light Brigade, and on and on and on. On and on and on it goes. These are the kind of things that get remembered for hundreds and then for thousands of years.
This is what I don't understand. I do not understand a country that is so fucking divided and embarrassed by itself.
History then, some of history. can be used, that can be exploited to stir the blood, to persuade people in times of doubt or in times of fear that they have an obligation to meet standards set by others who went before, and by so doing to inspire generations as yet unborn.
I don't know what came over me, but I couldn't let you die. I found something inside of myself. Something incredibly heroic. I mean, not to brag.
Find that to be important, like mythologically important.